Oh my God, I can't. It's very hot. Oh no, it's very hot. Wow, it's very hot. Well, let me try to do something. And now I feel okay. I feel great. That's good. All right, that's good. Hello back. Thank you for joining the class today. Merci parce que vous rejoignez la classe aujourd'hui. If you're doing that very often, maybe it's summer, peut-être li capable été, you feel hot, very hot, ou senti très chaud. This is the reason why today I am teaching you 5 ways to say it's very hot. C'est raison pour aujourd'hui, m'a passé 5 façons pour dire li vraiment chaud. Especially in summer, spécialement en été. Donc, li vraiment fait chaud. I'm recording this video in summer. Ma recording video ça en summer, ça veut dire en été. So, without further ado, let's get started. And 5 ways to say it's very hot. Nan 5 façons pour dire li vraiment chaud. Firstly, let's pronounce the sentences on the board. On nous prononce phrases qui sous tableau. You say here, it's boiling hot. It's boiling hot. You do not say hot. Do not say it's hot. Say instead it's hot. You know, it's hot. I sweat. Do you see that? I sweat. It's hot. Okay? I am perspiring. M'a transpiré. It's hot. You say it's boiling hot. It's boiling hot. A second way you can say it's very hot, you can say it's sweltering. It's sweltering. Yeah. A third way, you have to say, we're having a heat wave. You see? We're having a, you can say a if you want, it depends on you. You can say a or a. We're having a heat, say heat, double vowel here, E and A, pronounced as E sound. You say E plus H, you stress H, you say heat, okay? Heat wave. You say wave. Heat wave. We're having a heat wave. You say that. Or you can say it's like a furnace outside, or it's like an oven outside. When you want to say oven, do not say a, say an. Okay, say an instead. Say an before oven and say a before furnace. You say it's like a furnace outside. You say outside for both sentences. You say it's like a furnace outside, or it's like an oven outside. It's like an oven outside, or it's like a furnace outside. Let me show you again. You say it's like a furnace outside. It's not necessary to say oven anymore. Or you can say it's like an oven outside. I think you understand. And the fourth way to say it's very hot, you say it's so hot you can fry an egg on the pavement. Let me show you by this way. It's so hot you can fry an egg. An egg, when you're speaking fast, you say an egg on the pavement. It's so hot you can fry an egg on the pavement. Good. You say that. It's so hot you can fry an egg on the pavement. And the last phrase to say that it's very hot, especially in summer season, you say it's scorching. It's scorching. It's scorching. You got double S, you say it's scorching. It's scorching. Firstly, you said it's boiling hot. Secondly, you say it's sweltering. Thirdly, you say we're having a heat wave. Thirdly, you say it's like a furnace outside, or you say it's like an oven outside. And after, you can say it's so hot you can fry an egg on the pavement. And the last, you say it's scorching. And now, where and how can you use all of these expressions to say that it's very hot? This is what I'm teaching you. Qui j'en capable utiliser? Qui l'est? Avec comment capable utiliser expression ça yo pour dire que li vraiment fait chaud? Let's get started with the first one. You say it's boiling hot. You know, when you say it's boiling, you find the verb to boil. To boil means bouillir. Okay? Like you put water in a pan and you put it over fire, it's boiling. You say it's boiling hot. When you say it's boiling hot, you mean it's extremely hot. It's extremely hot. Another way, you mean it's very hot. It's extremely hot. Li vraiment fait chaud. Lorsqu'on dit it's boiling hot. So something that is boiling is very hot. It's boiling. Can you put your finger in a boiling water? No, you cannot. So it's very hot. You can hurt. Ou pas capable mettre main en oignon, de l'eau qui a bouilli, ou capable bouler, ou capable blesser. Est-ce que là? So it's boiling hot, son façon pour dire it's very hot. Instead of saying every time it's very hot, you can simply say it's boiling hot to mean that it's extremely hot. Li vraiment chaud pour juste dire it's boiling hot. And what do you say when you say it's sweltering? When you say it's sweltering, you mean it's a very hot or extremely hot. Remember, when you say it's boiling, you say it's very hot. And when you say it's sweltering, you mean it's extremely hot. Lorsqu'on dit it's boiling hot, ou dit it's very hot, li vraiment chaud. And when you say it's sweltering, you mean it's extremely hot. L'on dit it's boiling hot, ou dit li vraiment chaud. Mais l'on dit it's sweltering, ou dit extrêmement. As you can see that it's sweltering. It's extremely hot. This is what you mean when you say it's sweltering. And what do you say when you say we're having a heat wave? Okay, when you say we're having a heat wave, you mean that the temperature is a little bit high and hair is moving slowly. Okay, this is an unusual hot weather. Ça, son période côté température, dans quelques zones, dans quelques côtés, température gen doit un petit jan font élevé pendant gen ti vent k'ap souffler tout petit mais li chaud. Okay, you say we're having a heat wave. Okay, good. And about it's like a furnace. When you say it's like a furnace or it's like an oven outside, you say it's like a furnace when it's hot in a very unpleasant way. You say it's very hot, okay? When you say it's like a furnace, you say it's very hot, but the way it's hot, the place you are is very unpleasant. You can't feel that, you can't support that, okay? So, là où dit it's like a furnace, c'est comme si son chaudier qui a bouilli ou ta chitan dans chaudier ça, et chaudier pas gain de l'eau non, et pour sentir vapeur monter dans tête ou monter. Donc, wap quit, it's like a furnace or it's like an oven. C'est comme si son réchaud, c'est comme si son chaudier que on rentre là-dedans. You say it's like a furnace outside. C'est comme si vous dites dehors a vraiment chaud. Mais si elle l'appli mendifé, mettez appli mendifé, you say it's like a furnace outside or it's like an oven outside. Good. And before the last, when you say it's so hot you can fry an egg on the pavement, that is clear. Everybody can understand that. When you say it's hot, you can fry an egg on the pavement. You know, pavement signifie trottoir, where you can walk. If you are on foot, you can walk on the pavement. Pavement signifie trottoir, côté moun à pied, côté piéton capable marcher. So, si vous dit li chaud, li tellement chaud que ou capable frire un œuf sous trottoir. OK? So, là, on dit li vraiment chaud parce que si vous mettez un œuf à terre à la frit, c'est que la température est vraiment chaud. It's very hot. You mean if you put an egg on a pavement, it's gonna fry. This is what you mean. It's very hot. Just to show that it's very hot. So you say it's so hot you can fry an egg on the pavement. This is what it means. And the last, when you say it's scorching to mean you are burning, okay? It's so hot, it's very hot, you are burning. It's burning, you're burning. This is what it's scorching mean. When you say it's scorching, you mean you are burning, it's very hot, okay? It's very hot. To say that it's very hot in different ways in English, pou kapab di li vraiment chaud dans différentes façons en anglais, ou kapab di it's boiling hot. Ça veut dire li vraiment fait chaud, c'est comme si wa bouilli. Or you can say it's sweltering, it's extremely hot. Li vraiment chaud, extrêmement chaud. You say it's sweltering. And after you can say we're having a heat wave. C'est lorsque température pas souvent comme ça. It's an unusual hot weather. Okay? Son bagay inhabituel. Or in a period of time or in a particular place. You say we're having a heat wave. And you say it's like a furnace when it is hot in a very unpleasant way. You say it's like a furnace or an oven outside. Okay, and you say it's so hot you can fry an egg on the pavement. This is a way to say that it's very, very hot. And you say it's scorching when you want to say that it's burning. You are burning, you're so hot. You are perspiring. You mean it's scorching. It's scorching. So thank you for watching the video because I know today you'll learn 5 expressions, 5 ways to say it's very hot. Moi vraiment content parce qu'on apprend aujourd'hui 5 autres façons pour dire it's very hot, li vraiment fait chaud. It's hot. À partir d'aujourd'hui, on peut seulement dire it's very hot, but you know different other ways to say it's very hot in English. And I'm satisfied because you learn, you repeat after me. And thank you for watching the video till the end. And thank you also for giving a like and comment down below. If you're new, please subscribe. Merci parce que vous regardez la vidéo jusqu'à la fin. Like vidéo ça, partagez-la avec amis. Et puis quittez un commentaire pour nous. Et si vous faites pas sur channel là, abonnez pour capable joindre beaucoup plus de vidéos qui aider dans la question anglais. My name is Daniel and it's always a pleasure. Catch me later. Bye for now. Donc, whatever moun n'a pas partagé vidéo ça, pas jamais joindre vidéo encore. Hello. Est-ce qu'on entend des bails ça? Moun a dit whatever. Il dit whatever moun n'a. En pile fois moun yo dit ever moun n'a qui fait tel bail là mais qui ça pral gen. My name is Daniel. Thank you for joining the class today. Jodi nous allons apprendre comment pour nous utiliser WH questions plus ever. Comment pour nous utiliser WHO? Question qui gagne WHO avec ever. On allez. Premièrement, on connaît une prononciation très importante. Let's go to pronounce. Good. We got how. How. Nous avons how qui marie avec ever. How. Mais let's how dit however. However. The stress is in ever. Accent tonique là c'est sous ever. Ever. M'pa dit however. M'pa dit however. However. Est-ce que là? Mais l'autre parler rapide ou dit however. 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 And for this, you say what? Ever. Si tu aimes connaître plus comment pour utiliser WH questions, ça nous les question words, mot interrogatif ça yo. Uniquement fin regarder vidéo ça, go straight to the channel, aller dans playlist, aller dans channel là, sur même channel qu'on regarder là, aller chercher WH question que vidéo ça que fait déjà li sous l'agment Toupatou. Good. You say whatever. 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 M'a dit whatever. Whatever. M'di whatever. Whatever. L'autre parler rapide, nous gagnons ça appelle the fast day. You say whatever. 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 Mon yo vin dit whatever. You see where? Whatever. 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 Okay, we say whatever. However, whatever. And about this, it's when plus ever. Say when plus ever. You say whenever. Stress la sou never kunya. Whenever. Whenever. You say however, whatever, whenever. Okay? Whenever. Good. And after we got where plus ever. Where plus ever. So, ou pas mettre un l'autre E encore. Parce que where, t'es déjà gen E plus ever. Gen E ou gen be un seul E. On dit wherever. M'écrit wherever. E ça vient servir ni pour ever, ni pour where. Okay? You say wherever. Wherever. And then you say who plus ever. You say whoever. Probably anybody jam who because this W letter doesn't pronounce. Let W ça que n'a regardé a pas de jam prononcer. Y a pas de jam prononcer comme who. Ou y a mal entendre. C'est who. H là qui accentué ou dit who. Who plus ever. You say whoever. Whoever. Good. Let me say again for you because I want you to pronounce all of them very well. Parce que vous voulez nous arriver prononcer tout très bien. Let's go again. You say however, whatever, whenever, wherever, whoever. Can you say yourself now? Est-ce que vous pouvez dire pour qu'on tout connaît? En allez. However. That's great. Whatever. Good. Whenever. Great job. You say wherever. Good. And here. No, you can say it again. Whoever. W-A, le silence. C'est H là qui est accentué. Même j'aime bien le mot house. OK? House. House, maison. Le m'a dit maison, me dit house. M'a dit house. Me dit house parce que H là accentué. OK? Moi dit whoever. 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 Maintenant, qui ça veut dire? Parce que Haïtien dit whatever pour toute bagay net. Quitte moun, quitte chose. Il dit whatever. Il va même connaître. Mais c'est ça que vous allez apprendre aujourd'hui. Comment vous utilisez. Donc, lorsque vous utilisez, vous pouvez toujours utiliser le même contexte WH question. Mot interrogatif, ça. Vous avez what. Depuis comment vous utiliser what, when comme mot interrogatif. Là, vous avez ever. Vous comprendre tout. Let me tell you. So, you mean it doesn't matter how, what, when, where, and who. It doesn't matter. So if you add ever to WH words, like how, what, when, where, and who, etc. Parce que grand pile toujours, we change the meaning. Nous changer signification. Si vous ajoutez ever derrière you nan mot sa yo, mot qui commence par WH sa yo, eh bien, de vous mettre ever après yo, you change signification mot. Now, when you say however, you mean it doesn't matter how. Okay? It doesn't matter how. Any way at all. It doesn't matter how. Moi traduis en créole par quelle que soit façon. On la façon que qu'a dit ça en créole capable dire n'importe qui façon ou n'importe quelle façon. Là dit however ou dit n'importe qui façon. For example, however you try to explain it, I still can't understand. Ouais? L'aime dit however, moi dit quelle que soit façon. Moi dit n'importe qui façon. D'accord? On dit n'importe gens. N'importe qui gens ou essayer expliquer m'li, m'a toujours pas comprendre. C'est ça phrase ça dit. Quelle que soit façon ou essayer expliquer m'li, moi toujours pas capable comprendre. C'est ça phrase ça dit. D'accord? So, when you say however, you mean it doesn't matter how. Okay? Quelle que soit façon. Good. Let's go for whatever. Whatever is used for thing. Ou utiliser whatever lorsqu'on parle d'un objet, lorsqu'on parle d'un bagay. Whatever means anything at all. It doesn't matter what. Quel que soit bagay là. Ouais? Quel que soit bagay là. You say whatever. Mais ou utiliser whatever ça alors parler de un bagay. Par exemple, vous dites Et quel que soit son joint, nous mettons vinavel. OK? Donc, lorsqu'on parle d'un bagay, on dit whatever. D'accord? Whatever. For example, if you say, please take whatever you want from the fridge. Please take whatever you want from the fridge. S'il vous plaît, prenez n'importe ça ou vle dans frigo. Prenez n'importe ça ou vle dans frigidaire. On da dit ça comme ça. When you say whatever, ou dit n'importe qui bagay. So à l'on côté, ou dit qui ça m'ka serve ou dit whatever. You dit again ça, ou dit bon, moi n'importe. C'est ça on dit, n'importe. Là me dit n'importe guys, pas dit nose et puis door qui signifie n'importe. No. Je peux pas faire comme ça. Nose et puis door. Non, alors pas faire comme ça. So au lieu pour dire nose door, nose qui signifie nez et puis door qui signifie porte, au lieu de dire nose door, l'on dit n'importe, et bien dit whatever. Est-ce que vous comprenez? Whatever. Et qui ça me capote ba là, un petit cola ou bien café qui soit boire? Nose door. Les amis, ou tout en anglais net oui. Eh bien dit whatever. Whatever qui signifie quel que soit bagay là. Quel que soit bagay là. N'importe qui bagay. Okay? Good. And we got whenever. Whenever means anytime at all. It doesn't matter when. Whenever signifie n'importe qui l'est. Quel que soit l'air. OK? L'on dit au monde n'importe qui l'est. N'importe l'air ou vle. Ou dit whenever you want. L'on parle pour yon bagay ou utiliser what. Mais l'on dit n'importe qui bagay ou dit whatever. L'on parle pour l'heure. Ou dit when. Quand. Qui l'est. Eh bien, l'on dit n'importe qui l'est. Ou dit whenever. D'accord? Whenever means n'importe qui l'est. Okay? Whenever. So, you can come back whenever you want. Ou capable tourner n'importe l'heure ou vle. D'accord? Whenever. You can watch this video whenever you want. Ou ka gade vidéo ça n'importe qui l'heure ou vle. You say whenever. For example, call me whenever you are available. Call me whenever you are available. Relem n'importe lè que ou disponible. You can call me whenever you are available. Ou capable relem n'importe lè que ou disponible. When can I call you? Qui l'am capable relé ou? You can call me whenever you are available. Ou capable relem n'importe lè ou disponible. D'accord? Whenever. When. Ou utiliser lorsqu'on parle d'une période de temps. Eh bien, l'on dit whenever ou dit n'importe qui l'est. Good. Now, wherever. You use where when talking about a place. And it means any place at all. Or it doesn't matter where. So, when you say wherever, ou dit n'importe qui côté. Quel que soit côté. Ou ka pral un côté là, et puis, moun pa ka fait choix, ou pa ka fait choix, et vous dit, ah, n'importe qui côté ou choisi, bon. OK? Wherever you want, I accept. N'importe qui côté ou vle, moi accepter. D'accord? Vous dit wherever, qui signifie quel que soit, ou bien n'importe qui côté. For example, wherever you live in the country, you can vote. Let me say again. Wherever you live in the country, you can vote. Quel que soit côté ou vivre dans le pays, ou ka voter. C'est ça phrase a dit. Wherever you live in the country, you can vote. Quel que soit côté ou habiter dans le pays, ou capable voter. Good. Now you say wherever ou n'importe qui côté. It doesn't matter where, any place at all. Okay? Good. After wherever, now we got whoever, whoever, whoever. Good. So when you say whoever, you mean any person at all. It doesn't matter who. Quel qu'il en soit moun. D'accord? N'importe qui moun. And remember, when you use this WH word, who, you use it for a person. Là, utiliser mot qui gen WH ça, qui c'est who, ou utiliser who pour une personne, lorsqu'on va adresser avec un moun. Par exemple, moun doit dire, who are you? Qui est-ce ou yé? Eh bien, là, dit whoever, ou dit n'importe qui moun. N'importe qui est. OK? So, whoever signifie quel qu'il en soit moun. Quel que soit moun. D'accord? For example, whoever understands it, type yes. Whoever understands it, type yes. Quel que soit moun qui comprenne bien, eh bien, tapez yes. C'est ça phrase là dit. Mais erreur que moun yo fait, les ap dit n'importe qui moun, quel que soit moun nan, yo dit whatever. Par contre, ou supposé dire whatever, alors ap dit quel que soit qui bagay là, quel que soit bagay là. OK? Quel que soit bagay là. Ou bien n'importe qui bagay. Ou kon wè moun radio, quel que soit ça me joine sous route moi. M'a krasel. Là, on est capable d'utiliser parce que on va parler de un bagay, quel que soit ça ou joindre sur toi en termes d'objet, chose, ou bien animal, on est capable de dire whatever. Mais là, on dit quel que soit monde qui vient camper en face moi là, quel que soit monde qui pas like vidéo ça pour ça qui pral gen là, quel que soit monde qui pas partager vidéo ça pour ça qui pral gen là, quel que soit monde qui pas commenter en bas là pour ça qui pral gen là. M'a parler de monde, là ça m'a dit whoever. Je ne pas dire whatever. Si je dis whatever, ça c'est en anglais, pas encore créé. Mais le principe là dit, lorsque je parle de personne, je utilise who, et bien là m'a changé signification, je dis whoever. Si je veux dire n'importe qui monde. Good. I hope you learn in this video. Now you can understand and avoid making mistake when speaking to your friends. Et ou capable éviter faire erreur lors parler avec vos amis. Ou apprendre comment vous utiliser however, ou dire n'importe qui façon. Ou apprendre comment vous utiliser whatever pour dire n'importe qui bagay là. Ou apprendre comment vous utiliser whenever pour dire n'importe qui là. Ou apprendre comment vous utiliser wherever pour dire n'importe qui côté ou bien quel que soit côté. Et ou apprendre comment vous utiliser whoever pour dire n'importe qui moun ou bien quel que soit moun nan. Moi j'espère que la vidéo ça utile ou. Comme connaît dans les commentaires si vous appréciez. Non moi c'est Daniot, c'est toujours un plaisir pour me travailler pour vous. Love you so much. N'a croisé tout à l'heure dans l'autre plus belle vidéo. Bye for now. Hey everybody, welcome to the English learning class today. My name is Daniel. Today we're gonna learn 5 common conjunctions together. Without further ado, let's dive to the first one. The first one is and. And. In spoken English, you just say and when speaking. Lorsque parler anglais, you just dit and. Au lieu de and, you just say and. Okay? So you use and when you want to add more. Okay? You want to say more about something. For example, Joe likes soccer and he plays on a team. The first thing, Joe likes soccer. Et nous voulons ajouter beaucoup plus de bagaille pour nous dire, and he plays on a team. So you use and as conjunction when you want to say more things. Like Joe likes soccer. Et si vous voulez finir, vous êtes capable de finir là. And at the same time, Joe plays on a team. So you add more things, you mean in addition. Great. Now, we're finished with and. Let's go to the second conjunction. The second conjunction that is very common, people use a lot, is but. Okay? It's but. 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 You use but to express a contrast. But. When you say but, là on dit but ou mais, ça veut dire there is an opposite idea. Ça veut dire qu'il y a une idée opposée. For example, if you say, he wants to learn English, but he is busy. He wants to learn English, but he is busy. Ou dit, li vle apprendre anglais, mais li occupé. Here, there is a contrast. Okay? You say, but. But. You use but when you want to express a contrast. But. Ou utiliser but, là, vous voulez une idée contraire de ça que vous dit. Même avec phrase ça. He wants to learn English, but he is busy. You use but when you want to express a contrast. Or you can say an opposite idea. You say something, at the same time, you say the opposite of what you say. This is how you use but. C'est comme ça que nous utilisons but. Great job. And now, next conjunction is because. Because. Because is used to give a reason. You use because when you want to give a reason or a cause. Which is a because, là vous voulez une raison ou bien une cause. This is why you use because. For example, they're going out because they're bored. I'm sorry, I don't put why. They're bored. They're bored. they are bored. They're going out because they are bored. What are they going out for? They're going out because they are bored. Pou ki sa y ap soti? Y ap soti paske yo anouye. So you use because. Because to give the reason of something or about something. You say because. They're going out because they're bored. That's great. And before the less is so. You use so to describe a consequence. So to describe a consequence. Ou utiliser so pour décrire une conséquence. Ou capable utiliser pour décrire une raison tout dans quelques fois. So you say so when you want to describe a consequence. For example, Mom is coming at 6, so I'm cleaning my room. Mom is coming at 6, so I'm cleaning my room. You see? You use so to describe a consequence. So. And the last is or. Or is used to describe an alternative. Or. If you say, what do you choose? This or that? There's a choice. There's an alternative. When you use so. Lorsque moi utiliser so, gen une alternative, gen un choix. Est-ce que c'est ça ou bien ça? For example, would you like juice or water? Would you like juice or water? That means you have choice. You can choose either juice or water. It depends on you. So this is how you should use or. So c'est comme ça qu'on est capable d'utiliser or when there's a choice or alternative. Remember, you use and when you want to say in addition, when you want to say more, okay? When you want to give more details about something. And you use but to express a contrast. To express a contrast. For example, if you say something or an idea and at the same time you say the opposite of the idea. And you use because when you want to give the reason or the cause of something. And you use so to describe a consequence. And you use or to describe an alternative or a choice. So thank you for watching the video. Do not forget to subscribe, to like the video, and comment down below to say if you appreciate it and learn something new in it. My name is Daniel. Love you so much. Catch me in a more interesting video. See you later. Do you know only one way to say, comment ye, ça qu'a fait? Only one way you know, how are you? If you know only one way, this video may interest you. To say how are you in English, there are a lot of ways. Ou dit how are you en anglais? Yeah, pile façon pour dire ça. This is what we're learning today. One of the ways to say how are you in English is how's everything. If you hear somebody says how's everything? How's everything is another way to say how are you? How's everything is an informal greeting, asking how a person's life is going. You use how's everything. So if you don't want to say how are you to somebody, you can simply say how's everything. But the difference, how are you is formal and how's everything is informal. Do you know another way if you don't want to say how are you all the time in English? Of course, you can say how's it going. Yon l'autre façon sou pa vle di how are you tout temps en anglais, ou kapab juste di how's it going. How's it going? When you're speaking, you say how's it going? How's it going is another way to say how are you? How are things progressing? What's up? When you say how's it going, this is an informal way to say how are you in English. Okay, keep watching because there is another way if you don't want to say how are you, or if you don't want to say in an informal way how's everything? How is it going? You can say how are things? How are things? How are things is used for asking someone about the progress or the general situation. You use how are things if you don't want to use how are you, how's everything, how's it going. You can say, how are things? After that, you can say, what's up? What's up? What's up, man? What's up, Daniel? What's up? Sakafet, man. What's up? How is everything? How are things going? What's up? You can say, what's up? You say, what's up? This, what's up? And after all these things, we still have some other ways to say, how are you in English? You can say also, how are you doing? How are you doing is an informal greeting to say, how is it going? Lorsque vous utilisez how are you doing, c'est une façon, c'est une salutation informelle que moi utilisé pour me dire, how is it going? How is it going? How are you doing? Are the same thing. They are the same thing. What's new? What's new is another way to say, how are you? And now, how can you replace how are you by what's new? What's new is a US informal way used as a friendly greeting. Hey Jack, what's new? You say, what's new? If you want to replace how are you when speaking English. Are you alright? Yes, you can say, are you alright if you don't want to say, how are you in English. Let me show you. Are you alright? Yes, I'm alright. No, I'm not. Are you alright? Are you alright, man? Are you alright? Yes, I'm alright. No, I'm not. You say, are you alright? If you don't want to say, how are you all the time. You can simply say, how have you been? How have you been? How have you been? How have you been is a common question from native English speakers. It's a way to say how life has been for you from a certain point of time. How have you been? But you must use how have you been if you talk and met the person before. Ou supposé utiliser how have you been si vous t'es parlé ou du moins si vous t'es rencontré moun nan déjà et vous venez rencontrer avec une deuxième fois. If you meet the person a second time, you can say, how have you been? How have you been? If you say, how are things going? How are things going? You mean, how's it going? How goes it? This is a spoken way to ask someone what is happening in his life, especially used as a greeting. You say, how are things going? Como vai, Brali? Como vai? Remember, how are you is a formal way to say, if you want to ask someone you care for, you say, how are you? But there are a lot of ways to say someone, how are you? You can say, are you well? Are you well, Daniel? Are you well, man? Are you well? Let's go on from. Are you well? Let's go bien. Are you well? Are you well? It's very simple. How are you? Are you well? And if you don't want to say, how are you well? You can say, what's going on? What's going on, man? When you say what's going on, you mean what's happening. How are you? What's going on? What's happening? How are you? It's the same thing. Only how are you is formal and what's going on is not formal. But they are the same. What's going on? How are you? What's happening? How are you? Do you still need more ways to say how are you? If you need more ways, you can say, what are you up to? What are you up to? What are you up to is a simple way to say, how are you doing? How are you doing? If you don't want to say, what are you up to? You can simply say, how are you doing? How are you doing, man? What are you up to, man? What are you up to is, how are you doing? What are you up to, man? How are you doing, man? Great. If I say to you, what's sizzling? You can think, it's hot, maybe. No, I'm not talking about that. I mean, what's cooking? What's cooking? Maybe you're frying something. No, I say, how are you? This is a way to say, how are you in English. When you say, what's sizzling? You mean, what's cooking? What's sizzling, man? What's cooking? What's cooking? Maybe you're frying something. No, you're not frying anything. You just say, how are you, man? What's cooking? What's sizzling? When you say what's sizzling, you mean what's cooking. What's sizzling, son façon pour dire en créole, sac chaud, man. Yo, sac chaud. C'est pas parce qu'il y a 10 février. Même j'allais moun nan di n'a boulé. Sac chaud, n'a boulé. You just say, What's sizzling? Hey, what's sizzling? Sak chomen. Comment va yo ye? Comment va yo a fonctionner? Ah, on va yo quit la. What's sizzling? You know, nothing, man. What's cooking? The same thing. Very good. Howdy. Howdy is an informal friendly greeting, particularly associated with the western US states. For example, howdy stranger, howdy man, howdy Daniel, you say howdy. If you don't want to say how are you, you can simply say howdy. Howdy man, howdy. Hey, what's good in the hood? What's good in the hood usually a question or a greeting offered to a friend. You can answer different ways. For example, what's good in the hood? How's it going, man? This is the answer. What's good in the hood? How's it going, man? Let me give you a second example. What's good in the hood, man? Nothing, dude. Just beer. So far, so people say, I go, no, man. Not boy beer. Nothing, man. Nothing, dude. Just beer. What's good in the hood is an informal way to say, what's up? What's going on? How are you? Long time no see. Long time no see is a way to greet someone you see again. You see me again after a long time, you can say, long time no see, man. Long time no see is a way to say, how are you? Comment y est? Ça fait longtemps non pas ouais. Ça fait longtemps non pas ouais. Comment y est? The same as, what's new with you, man? What's new with you? Qui ça gagne de nouveau? Ça fait longtemps non pas ouais. What's new? Long time no see. What's new? What's new with you? So long time. What's new with you? Or long time no see. What's new with you? Qui ça de nouveau? Ça fait longtemps non pas ouais. You just say, what's new? Hey, listen. You can say sup. Sup. If you don't want to say how are you, you can say sup, man. Hey, sup. Sup comes from what's up. They don't want to say all these things. They just say sup, man. Hey, sup. Sup, man. Sup. Sup. Sup is what's up. And it's an informal way to say, how are you? Sup, man. Sup. Sup. Sup, Daniel. Sup. It's informal. If you don't want to greet in an informal way, I advise you to say, how are you? But if you're talking to your friend, you can say, sup, man. Sup. It's not a problem. How was your day? How was your day is a question and also a greeting. If you see someone again, you can say, how was your day, man? How was your day? How are you? How are things? How was your day? Simply say, how was your day? A greeting and also a question. You say, how was your day? But if you want to talk about style, you can say, how is it rolling? How's it rolling? How's it rolling? How's it rolling? How's it rolling is a question and also a greeting. When you say, how's it rolling? You say to the person, how do you move in the place that you are? How are you? You say, how's it rolling? Même gens en créole ou t'es capable de dire, qui j'en a viré dans ville là, man? Qui j'en a viré dans ville là? You say, how's it rolling? Qui j'en yé? Qui j'en a yo yé, man? Qui j'en a viré dans ville là? Son question, moi demande qui j'en li, qui j'en a yo yé pour li. And the last is, what's shaking? What's shaking is the same as what's going on, what's up, but in a cooler way. Là, on utilise what's shaking, son façon, non façon qui pi cool, qui pi adouci pour dire moun nan, what's going on? What's going on, man? You just say, what's shaking? What's up? C'est comme ça you utilise expression ça. For example, hey, what's shaking? Nothing much, just chilling with my peeps, man. You say, what's shaking? When you want to say what's going on, what's up, in a cooler way. So today, you learn different ways of saying how are you in English. If you don't want to say how are you, don't panic. You got a lot of ways. You got, how's everything? How's it going? How are things? What's up? How are you doing? What's new? Are you all right? How have you been? How are things going? Are you well? What's going on? How are you feeling? Comment sens-tu? Comment sens-tu là? Comment are you là? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? What are you up to? What's sizzling? Howdy. What's good in the hood? Long time no see. What's new with you? Sup? How was your day? How's it rolling? What's shaking? All these things to say, how are you? Now, it's time for me to shake my marker. Hello, est-ce qu'on est de qui ça m'a parlé aujourd'hui? Do you know what I'm talking about today? I'm talking about dead, die, die, death. Jodi, m'a parlé de dead, die, die, death. Exactly. Dead, die, died, death. Let's go again. Dead, die, died, died, death. Do you see? I say dead, die, died, death. Can you try with me now? You say, yeah, come on, let's go. You say, dead, exactly. And this, die. I'm dead. I died. Okay? Died. Death. Voiceless TH. I say death. Death. You'd like to know what they mean and how to use them? Watch this video till the end. Ou ta remen kon ki sa ou vle di et comment pour utiliser yo? Gade vidéo ça jusqu'à la fin. Mam reprenne pour nous. Let me say again for you. Dead, die, died, and death. Great now. I'm sure everybody can pronounce them. I'm kwela tout moun capable rive prononcer yo. Again you say, this is a test, a short test. Let's go. You say, oh, ou pa vle prononcer. Come on, pronounce it. Don't be afraid. Pa peur, mes amis. Come on. You say, dead. Exactly. Die. Died. Good. Death. Ouais, c'est pas tourner sous lui là, on va jamais arriver prononcer le bien comme ça. Okay, now, what they mean and how to use them. Qui gens pour utiliser et qui ça signifie. Let's get started with the first. The first is an adjective. Bah dit adjectif non parce que dès ça va prononcer. Dit adjective. This is an adjective. Ça c'est un adjectif. You can use it with the verb to be. Ou capable d'utiliser avec le verbe to be. Ou capable dire you are dead. Tu es mort. Ou son qui mourit mon cher. Vous comprenez? Ah ou tout mourir parce que c'est la chose. You are a dead man. Moi dit you are. Moi était verbe to be devant. Moi conjuguer verbe to be avec adjectif là qui c'est dead. You are dead. Ou mourir mon cher. Ah mon cher ou mourir frère. Ah, ou mourir. Ah, ou al prend l'argent kay moun yo et puis ou pas remettre li. Ah, ou déjà mourir. You are dead. For example, all of my grandparents are dead. Moi dit tout grand-parents yo mouri. All of my grandparents are dead. 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 Good. A second example, a dead man. You are a dead man. Ou son nèg qui mouri déjà. You are a dead man. It's a dead man. It's a dead woman. Ça son moun mouri ça là. It's a dead man or a dead woman. Good. So you use dead as an adjective. Ou utiliser dead comme un adjectif. It's not a verb. Il pas un verbe. All right? You clear now? Chaque word dead ou comprendre qui ça veut dire. Good. What about the second? The second is a verb. You say to die. For the first one, I cannot say to dead. Moi pas capable de dire to dead parce que ça c'est un adjective because this is an adjective. I should say dead and to die. They are not the same. Yo pas même bien que y a parlé de même sujet, même thématique là. Even they are talking about the same subject, the same idea, but they are not the same. Good. The second is a verb. You say to die. When you say to die, you say to stop living or to become dead. Ou even more, when you don't have life inside of you, you are not alive ou pas vivant. Et ça, le monde dit die. Good. As a verb. For example, she hopes to die peacefully. She hopes to die peacefully. She hopes to die peacefully. Donc, li espérer mourir avec la paix. Li espérer mourir dans la paix. OK? C'est ça phrase avait dit. Madame non bien mademoiselle espérer mourir dans la paix. Even me, I hope to die peacefully dans la paix. Okay, good. So after dead and die, I think you're clear with them. You know how to use them. Let's go now for died. Died. What is died? Died is the past tense. The past tense. This is the past form and the past participle form of the verb to die. Died la qui s'allie. Li se prétérit past form, li se prétérit de verbe to die et en même temps li se past participle de verb to die. So I can say the verb to die is like this. You say to die, died, and died. Mais comment le verbe to die repartit en anglais? Okay? You say to die, died, and died. This and this are not included. Okay? Deux ça yo pas inclus là-dedans. C'est die, died for the preterite or the past form, both for the past form, preterite and past participle. When I say past form, I say preterite and past participle form. Let me dire past form ou bien past tense, moi dit que deux formes passées qui viennent dans un verbe. Par exemple, died là c'est premier forme passée qui est le prétérite et died ça encore. This is a regular verb. Et died ça encore, c'est forme passée qui est le past participle form. Okay, the past participle of a verb. I think now you understand. Moi pense qu'on y a comprendre. And you know the difference. When you use the preterite form, you use it for past simple. And when you use the past participle form, you use it for perfect tenses. Là, utiliser died là, qui c'est en prétérit là, ou utiliser pour le passé simple. Et là, utiliser died là, son yo c'est même bagay. Là, utiliser died là, eh bien, c'est participe passé ou utiliser pour les temps composés. Par exemple, passé composé plus que parfait, etc. Great. For example, she died in a car. Li te mouri, c'est le passé. Li te mouri, là, on m'a parlé de past simple. On parlait de past simple en anglais. If I say she died in a car, I'm talking about the past simple, this sentence. She died in a car. Li te mouri dans une voiture. OK? Li te mouri dans une machine. Par exemple, li te mouri dans une machine. But car, c'est voiture. Type de machine ça. Li te mouri dans une machine. She died in a car. She died in a car. Great. Okay, there's a warning here. The present participle, because there's a difference between the past participle and the present participle. The present participle is the verb plus ing, and the past participle is like the second past form of the verb. L'em dit present participle, c'est lorsqu'on mette ing dans un verbe. For example, the verb to go, the present participle of the verb to go is going. C'est lorsqu'on mette ing dans un verbe là. Ça, c'est present participle of the verb to go. Eh bien, past participle à lui-même, c'est deuxième forme passée d'un verbe. For example, this verb is a regular verb. Let me give you another verb as an irregular verb. For example, the verb to go, you got go. Went is for preterite, the first past form. And the second past form is past participle form. The past participle of the verb to go is gone. Okay, you can see that. Preterite, past participle. And now you know the difference between present participle and past participle. Now I got present participle as this is dying. You have to pay attention with that because if the verb is to die, you do not add ing after e. Like when I have the verb to go, the verb is go, and the past participle I just add ing. Verb là c'est go, et participe passé am juste ajouter ing. But here, the verb is die. You cannot add ing. You just turn I-E-N-Y before adding ing. Ou juste tourner I-E en Y avant qu'on ajoute ing. And when you say dying, you talk about a desire. You talk about a strong feeling. For example, I am dying for this girl. Ma mouri pour femme ça. Lorsque vous utilisez die qui vient prendre ing, surtout dans temps continu, dans forme continue ça yo. Donc son façon pour exprimer un désir qui fort. Est-ce que là, un sentiment qui fort. Donc vous dites, ah, mourir pour femme ça. I am dying for this girl. C'est dans le contexte ça qu'on est capable d'utiliser. I think you understand everything is clear. Okay, everything is clear for you. And now, what about the less? The less is death. Death. Death is a noun. Remember, this is an adjective, this is a verb, and this is the past form or the preterite. When I say past form, I say the preterite or the past participle of this verb. The same verb. Verb. Die. And this is a noun. Ça c'est un nom. Everybody knows a noun. Like if I say marker, marker is a noun. If I say a video, video is a noun. If I say class, class is a noun. I think you can understand. Noun, ça signifie un nom. Good. So when you have a noun, you can put the pronoun before the noun. You can put article before the noun. For example, I can say the death, but I can't say the die. Okay, mon pas dire the die. And pour me dire the dead, I must have a noun after. Pour me dire the dead, faut que me gagne un nom après. Okay, I must have a noun. I can say the dead man, the dead woman. I think let me be clear for you. Okay, moi pas capable mettre article devant verbe ça yo. Moi pas ka dire the. Est-ce que me dire le ou bien la mourir? Ça, c'est nonsense, okay? Donc moi pas ka dire le ou la mourir ni forme passé yo, moi pas mettre article devant yo. Par contre, I can put an article before the noun. Moi capable mettre un article devant nom. Okay? Je suis capable de dire la mort de. La mort de un tel. The death of Talmud. OK? Sa mort. Je peux dire his death ou bien her death. Comme ça, je suis capable. Mais je peux mettre article devant ça tout. Les mettre article là, il faut que nous ayons un nom après. Par exemple, là, je mets un article. Je dis a dead man. Mais je ne peux pas mettre article là devant dead sans que il pas un nom après. Do you see the difference? Pour mettre un article, quel que soit l'article là, ou bien un pronom devant dead, il faut que les gagne un nom après dead là. Mais là, on peut mettre n'importe qui pronom, n'importe qui article, il n'est pas nécessairement pour mon l'autre nom après parce que lui-même ils sont nom, ça ils sont adjectifs and the adjective describes the noun. Et adjectif là il décrit nom. Good. So as a noun, let me give you an example. After his death, his wife went to live in Canada. After his death, his wife went to live in Canada. After his death, his wife went to live in Canada. Qui sa phrase a dit? Après la mort monsieur, Madame monsieur te al vive Canada. So you can see this is a pronoun. Ça c'est un pronom. D'accord? Okay? Good. After his death, his wife went to live in Canada. I think today you understand the class. Let me know in the comment below. Fais-moi connaître dans les commentaires si vous bien comprenez classe ça and make the difference between dead, die, died, and death. Je vous dis, ou bien comprendre tout ça, ou pas tromper encore, ou capable d'établir différence pour compte entre dead, die, died avec death. Thank you so much for watching. Merci à ceux qui regardent la vidéo jusqu'à la fin, qui apprécient, qui like, qui commentent, qui partagent avec tous les amis, parce que vous avez grandi et vous encouragé à travailler. Merci à tout le monde qui contribue sur une forme ou une autre forme. My name is Daniot and it's always a pleasure to work for you. Catch me in a more interesting video. Bye for now. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you for joining the class. My name is Daniel. If you joined for the first time, we're gonna learn today idiomatic pairs. Okay, don't worry, listen to me carefully because we're gonna learn a lot today. I'm sure you used to see these things and I guarantee you today you're gonna learn how to use them in English. Let's get started. The first one, pronunciation first. Pronunciation is the key. When you know how to pronounce them, it's gonna be great for you. You're gonna sound better. Okay, the first one is again and again. Again, when I say pairs or pair, I mean double, we got both. Like again here and again here. Okay, we say again and again. Most of the time people say again and again. It's common instead of saying again and again. This letter D, they don't like pronouncing it, okay? So you say again and again, like this. You say again and again. You link them. Again and again, again and again. You can say again or again. It depends on you. You can choose to say what you want, again or again. Good. Let's go now. You say again and again, again and again. Again and again. Again and again means repeatedly or a repeated action. In French, when you say again and again, you mean encore et encore. Again and again. Let me give you an example. I'm sure this can help you to understand easily or faster. Let's go. She has told you again and again to keep your room tidy. You don't listen. She has told you again and again to keep your room tidy. You don't listen. When you say tidy, you mean to keep in order, to arrange neatly. This is what you mean when you say tidy. The example says, she has told you again and again to keep your room tidy. That means to keep your room in order. You don't listen. Now, I think you understand the first one. Again and again means repeatedly. Good. Now, let's go to the second one. The second one is little by little. If you say little, it's not a problem, but little for the fast D. You say little by little. It's little. Fast, you say little by little. Little by little. Little by little means gradually or slowly. Okay? Gradually. Gradually means in French graduellement or progressivement. Okay, when you say gradually, you say progressivement or graduellement. Gradually or slowly. When you say little by little, you mean gradually or slowly. Slowly in French means lentement. Okay? Lentement. When you say little by little, you mean peu à peu or petit à petit in French. Good. For example, little by little, this sentence is very common. The bird builds its nest. You say, little by little, the bird builds its nest. When you say nest, you mean in French, nid, and in Haitian Creole, you say niche. This is what it means in French and then Haitian Creole. Nest. Nid or niche. In Haitian Creole, you say niche. In French, you say nid. Good. Let me say again the sentence for you. Little by little, the bird builds its nest. Little by little, the bird builds its nest. Little by little, the bird builds its nest in French means petit à petit, l'oiseau fait son. That's great. You understand little by little. It means gradually, slowly, okay? You can say step by step, okay? You can use that to mean little by little. And the last is all and all. When you're speaking fast, you just say all in all, 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 all in all. Good. So when you say all in all, you taking everything into consideration. When you say all in all. In French, you mean en tout. Or another way you can say that in English, you say on the wall, generally, or in general, when you say all in all, or all in all. This is what you mean when you say all in all. For example, if I say all in all, it was a successful trip in spite of some scary moments. Let me say a second time. All in all, it was a successful trip in spite of some scary moments. Okay, good. You say that you had some good moment. It was a successful moment. It was a successful trip. Unfortunately, we had some troubles. Okay, but it was successful. When you mean scary, you talk about things causing fear or anxiety. This is what you mean when you're talking about scary. Difficult moment, maybe it was bad in some point. So you mean all in all, just to say globally and general, it was okay or it was successful, especially in this sentence. When you say all in all, you mean on the whole. For example, all in all, it was a successful trip in spite of some scary moments. When you say scary, you know that causing fear or anxiety. Good. So I think today you learned 3 idiomatic pairs. The first one you learned again and again means repeatedly, or in French, encore et encore. And the second one, little by little, in English means gradually or slowly. In French means peu à peu or petit à petit. And the last, all in all, means taking everything into consideration, means in French, en tout, or in general in English, or on the wall. That's great. That's very good, guys. So comment down below if you appreciate them. Please like and share. I love you so much and working for you. And I hope these things will help you in your conversation, in your daily conversation, or when you are listening to some people or watching movie. Thank you so much. Catch you later. Bye for now. What do you say? You say English is hard? The words are difficult to pronounce? Yeah, I know. Don't worry. Come on. I'm gonna help you. Come on. So these words are difficult to pronounce. I know that. But don't worry, I can help you. Let me show you how to say. This is ask. You say ask, ask. Can you try with me? Ask. Est-ce que vous pouvez essayer avec moi? Ou dit ask. You say ask. Ask. Okay? Ask. Ask. I ask you something. Mwen mando yon bagay. I ask you. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Est-ce que je peux poser une question, bien est-ce que je peux demander une question? Can I ask you something? Est-ce que je peux demander yon bagay? You say ask, but it's not the problem. The problem is when you have it with other words. Logan avec l'autre mot. Here, you say, I ask him. I ask him. When speaking, you say, I ask him. I ask him. You just take off this. You don't pronounce it, okay? To speak fast. You say, I ask him. When I say to speak fast, to speak naturally, without any problem, without any trouble, You say, I ask him. I ask him. Can I ask him a question? Est-ce que m'ka pose monsieur en question? Can I ask him a question? You say, ask him. Ask him. Okay? Ask him. I ask him a question. I ask him a question. Present simple. I ask him a question. Mwen mande monsieur, mwen pose monsieur en question. I ask him something. Mwen mande monsieur bagay. So when you have the third person of singular in present simple, how do you say that? I know it's tricky. Mwen connais ça difficile. Okay? But you can say that. Ou capable rive di ça. Let's go. She asks. Okay, you got a sound. Don't worry. Next time I can prepare a video talking about sound. Okay? It's very, very funny. You say asks, asks, asks. Do you hear the way I do it? You're gonna try. Don't worry. Don't say I can't. How do you know you can't? Until you try. Try it. Okay, try it. Let's go. You say, she asks, sir. She asks, sir. Okay, she asks her. But you don't pronounce this when speaking. She asks, sir. Okay? She asks, sir. This is what you say. She asks, sir. I know it's tricky. I know it's difficult to say. But don't worry. You have to try. Try, try. Whenever you try, you're going to be better. Okay? Try it right now. You say, she asks, sir. She asks, sir. I know it's difficult. You can say it. She asks, sir. Good. Demande, mademoiselle. She asks, sir. Demande, mademoiselle. And this also is tricky. Maybe you didn't know, but I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you how to pronounce this. And for this is the past simple of the verb to ask. How do you guess? How do you think it should be pronounced? Comment pensez-vous doit prononcer? In your mind, you think, I should say, I asked him. Because you know, there's a t sound here. Ed is pronounced as t, okay? And how can you pronounce this sound, and then at the same time, you pronounce the t sound? Let's try. Can I say, I asked? It's hard and it's complicated. You can't say that. And this is the reason why I'm teaching you the right way, the correct way to say. And here, you don't pronounce this letter, okay? Don't pronounce this letter. It's silent. Let's pas prononcer les silences. You just pronounce letter A and S and ED that gives a T sound, okay? You say, asked, asked. So if I try to write it for you, I can write it like this. I say, asked. This is like this, okay? Because this ed gives you the t sound, you say asked. You don't pronounce K. Letter K is not pronounced. Very good. So you say, I asked him, okay? And you don't pronounce this when speaking. You don't stress the H when speaking. You just say, I asked him. I asked him. I asked him, okay? I asked him. Mwen te pose mission question. Mwen te mande mission bagay. I asked him something. Mwen te mande mission bagay. I asked him something. Mwen te mande mission bagay. So now you know how to pronounce this. For present, you say, I ask him. And for third person of singular, you just say she asks her, but you don't pronounce H. You just say she asks her. And for the past, you say I asked him. You don't pronounce H. You just say I asked him. I asked him something. I asked him a question. Something like that. And now I know I help you to pronounce these difficult things, even though I know it's not at 100% perfect, but I'm sure you can say them. Please practice them to be to be better, because I know these words are difficult to say. Good. You say, I ask him. You don't pronounce H. You say, I ask him. She asks her. And you say, I asked him. I asked him. Good. And about this word, for this word, it's easy to say. You just say desk. D-E-S-K. Desk. Desk. It's easy to say. Desk. But the plural word for the plural, because this is a noun, the singular is desk, and its plural is desks. You got the sound again. Desk, desks, desks, desk, desks. Good. Okay, you can try them. Try to pronounce, okay? And for this word, you say month, and here you got a voiceless th. Month, okay? Month, like January is a month. 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 And for its plural, you're asking yourself, how can I pronounce it? How should I pronounce it? You can be in trouble asking yourself the correct pronunciation or the right pronunciation for the plural. And for the plural, you don't pronounce the th sound. Okay? You don't pronounce the th sound. You just say months. Months. January and February are 2 months. When you have one, you say month. And then we got 2 or more, you say months. The months, the month, the months. Good. So I think for month and months, you understand that you have to try yourself to see if you can say it. Okay? Good. And at the same time I'm doing it, you have to do it with me. Let's go for more words. And for this word, I think you know this word, but I'm trying to help you. I'm giving you my help to pronounce. Maybe some of you didn't know. Let's go. You say, for this word, you say clothes. Clothes, like the t-shirt and the pants are clothes. T-shirt and pants are clothes. You say clothes. And if you want, you can try to pronounce the th sound, and this th sound gives you a voice th sound. You can try to pronounce the th, and it gives you the voice th sound. You can try to say clothes. I know it's difficult. Some people prefer to say clothes instead of saying clothes because here this th sound is difficult to say. But saying clothes or clothes, both are correct. Good. And for this word, you say comfortable. Comfortable. Do not say comfortable. This syllable isn't pronounced. No, they don't pronounce it like this. Don't say comfortable. Just say comfortable. This is the way it is pronounced. This is the way you should pronounce this. You just say comfortable. Okay? I feel comfortable when I'm giving my help to people. Okay, this is how I pronounce it. You just say comfortable. Good. And about this word, this is one of the most difficult words in English because it's different the way it is written. Parce qu'il est différent de façon que l'est écrit. You just say jewelry. This isn't pronounced. In sound, it is not existed. You don't pronounce this when you're pronouncing the word. You just say jewelry. Jewelry. You don't say jewelry. No, you just say jewelry. If it's not clear for you, let me know in the comment below if it's not clear for you. But you just pronounce this or all these letters as jewel and re. Jewelry, not jewelry. You just say jewelry. Jewelry. Okay? Jewelry. Jewelry. It's clear for you, I think. Okay, good. And for this word, you can say both ways. You can say either sausage or sausage. Even for American English, you say sausage. You can say sausage. It's not too difficult to say sausage or sausage. It depends on you. Il dépend de vous pour moi ça, ou capable de dire sausage or sausage. Good. And about this word. This word, and some people think it should be interesting because this is the way that they see it. But unfortunately, you don't say interesting because there's a syllable that isn't pronounced. You don't say interesting, you just take off syllable ter, okay? Or you just take off e. You say entre. The same when I have tr, for example here, if I have tr plus y, I have chwy. Good. Here I say interesting, 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 instead of saying interesting, interesting. No, it's not interesting, it's interesting, interesting. Okay, that's good. After interesting, we got the next word. The next word is tem, and the same thing you do. You don't say temper. You don't say temperature, okay? You just say tempre. It seems like you got PR, okay? PR. You say pre. Temperature, tempre, temperature, tempre, temperature. The temperature, okay? Temperature. The stress is in the first syllable. You just say temperature. The temperature is good. The temperature. Temperature. Can you say after me? Est-ce que vous pouvez répéter après? Temperature. 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 And after temperature, we got another way you can say temperature. If you don't want to say this word, you can prefer saying another word for the climate, okay? You just say weather. 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 Why do I put this word? It's because some people see this, okay, double vowel AE. Some people see in some words it gives E, and some words it gives E. For example, in the word you say, let me write it for you. This word, for example, you say read. For this word, you say read. And for this word, you say bread. For this word, you say bread. You asking yourself, where can I say where can I pronounce E and A when they put together? Where can I pronounce it as E, or at the same time, where can I pronounce it as E? So in this word, you have E. Okay, you just say weather. You just pronounce it as E. And here, this TH as a voice TH. You got a voice TH here. You just say weather, weather, weather. The weather or the temperature. The weather, weather or temperature. That's very good. And for this word, you say vegetable. It's not too difficult. Only I hear sometimes some people say vegetable, okay? It's not vegetable, it's veg. You don't pronounce this syllable, okay? You don't say vegetable, you say vegetable. Vegetable. The vegetable. Instead of saying vegetable, you just say vegetable. Good. And let me show you this before this. And this word, some people think it should be suit. Suit. Okay. Because we got U and I. Suit, to try to pronounce both vowels. No, you cannot say suit. You should say suit. Like double U. Double O. U. Suit. Suit. It's not suit, it's suit. And the same way, when you say fruit. Foot, suit. Foot, suit. Foot, suit. Foot, suit. It's simple. Foot, suit. You got sound for UI. U plus I. Good. Suit, foot. It suits you. Does it suit me? Suit. Okay, suit. And after we got this word is not too difficult to pronounce. You just say, here you say culture. Okay, culture. 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 Can you repeat after me? Culture. 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 Ça va être plus difficile. Words before are more difficult than this. You say culture. Can you repeat after me? You say culture. 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 The culture. The culture. Good. I leave this word for the last. Okay. And for this word, people mispronounce it very often. Say chocolate. 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 Okay. You don't pronounce this syllable, chaka. You just say chalk, 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 or chalk, chalk, or chalk. Okay, depends on you. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. Say chocolate, the chocolate. You should say chocolate, the chocolate, the chocolate. If you hear chocolate sometimes, yeah, you can hear that. Chocolate. But it's chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. You can hear chocolate also. Chocolate, chocolate. Choc. Ça pas prononcer. Don't pronounce this. Don't say choco or choca. Lit or late. No, it's not late. You say choc, choc, lit, chocolate, chocolate. Good. And the last word is this. It's difficult. This word, oh, this, they are difficult to say. I know it's difficult. They are difficult to say. So let me help you in this word. Some people say colonel or other things. It's simple, even though it's difficult to say, but it's simple. You just say cur. You didn't think it is like this, okay? You didn't think the way to pronounce it, and it is pronounced differently. This is the reason why people say, oh, this word is hard to pronounce, because the way it is written is different than its pronunciation. Okay? Façon que li écrit différent de prononciation li. Good. You say colonel, 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 the colonel, colonel, the colonel. Instead of saying the colonel, no, they don't say that. You say the colonel. The colonel, you see the pronunciation is really different than the writing of the word. Il est vraiment différent de orthographe mot, the spelling of the word. It's different than the pronunciation. You say colonel, it's not colonel, it's colonel, 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 colonel. Okay, if I help you here, I say desk, desks, month, months, clothes, comfortable, jewelry, sausage or sausage, interesting, temperature, temperature, weather. It's not weather, it's weather. Weather. It's vegetable, it's food and suit, food, suit. Good. And here you say culture, culture. And here you say chocolate. It's not chocolate. Okay, it's chocolate. It's not chocolate, it's chocolate or chocolate. And here you say kernel. Kernel. I think you learned today. Let me know in the comment below if this video is important for you. Please share it if it is important. If you learn from it, if this video helps you a lot, please share it to your friend, like it, and comment below. And if you're new, you can subscribe for additional videos. Okay, very good. Let me know in the comment below. My name is Daniel. I'm working for you. I think the work that I'm doing is useful. Let me know if you love the work. Please support the work when you share, when you like, and when you comment down below. Thank you so much. Catch me in a more interesting video. Bye for now. The first way when they ask you a question to avoid answering, you can simply say, no comment. No plus comment. That means you don't have anything to say about that. You don't want to give any detail. You say, no comment. Première façon, l'on moun pose une question pas vle répondre, surtout dans une interview ou bien dans un groupe de moun, avec la pose une question ou même pas vle parler sur sujet ça, ou dit no comment. No comment. No comment. Ou juste dit no comment. OK, ça c'est première façon, l'on moun pose une question bien. Y a pose une question, sujet à rien doit sensible, you don't want to talk about it. You just say no comment. Good. Est-ce que autant déjà m'ont dit là? Comment m'ont dit? No comment. Est-ce que vous voyez ça facile? Of course, you just say no comment. No comment. For example, teacher Daniel, are you married? No comment. Yes, c'est une façon pour dire que je ne peux pas répondre à une question ça. Je ne vais pas commenter ma fait sur ça. Good. The second way to avoid answering a question, deuxième façon pour éviter de répondre à une question, is just saying wait and see. Wait and see. Wait and see. You say wait and see. 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 When you say wait and see, you just want to talk about that. You're just waiting for the result. Ou juste pas parler de ça. Ou obtenir résultat. Par exemple, gon bagay qui passe, la caillou, et puis moun a pose une question. Journaliste a pose une question sur lui. Et puis, ou même, ou pas parler de ça. Ou juste dire, eh bien, n'a regardé pour nous, n'a obtenu pour nous qui ça la justice a dit dans ça. M'pa vle argumenter, m'pa vle répondre à rien sur dossier ça. You just say wait and see. N'a regardé pour nous en bon créole dit, n'a regardé pour nous. N'a regardé qui jan dossier a déroulé. On va répondre à rien. Okay? Good. You just say wait and see. 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 Good. And the third way, troisième façon, les poser une question embarrassée puis avec une question gênant, on va répondre. Bon, troisième façon qu'on est capable de dire ça. On est capable de dire, let me get back to you. Let me get back to you. Say, let me get back to you. Let me get back to you. Parce que je prends ça parce que on pas regarder comme pour pas comprendre. Ou connaît ça déjà. Let me get back to you. 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 Alors, parler rapide, tu dis, let me get back to you. Let me get back to you. Là, on dit, let me get back to you. This is a way to say, maybe later I can talk about that, but not right now. Là, on dit, let me get back to you. Son façon pour dire, non, peut-être, une autre fois, m'a parlé sur ça, mais je dis, là, je vais pas parler sur ça. I don't want to talk about it today. Maybe next time. Maybe later. Okay, on dit, let me get back to you. Let me get back to you. Let me get back to you. OK, ça c'est une troisième façon pour éviter de répondre à une question piège ou bien une question qui est très gênante. OK, un sujet qui est très embarrassant dans un journal ou bien dans une émission ou bien dans une réunion dans le travail ou dit let me get back to you. Ça veut dire ou dit moun n'a pas parler de ça aujourd'hui là non, peut-être nous ka parler ça après. Comment c'est ça ou dit on parler ça après ou bien m'a parler ça après en commun. OK? M'a parler ça avec off mic. Good. Let me get back to you. A fourth way to avoid answering question, you can say, I am not at liberty to say. I'm not, you mean I'm not at liberty to say. I am not at liberty to say. I am not at liberty to say. Moi pas gen liberté pour me parler de ça. C'est ça ou dit moun nan. Peut-être ou dit moun nan c'est avocat qui ka défendre ni. C'est avocat qui capable bon plus explication sur ça ou dit I am not at liberty to say. Ou bien gen doit son question moun nan pose sou bagay ka passe la kayou. Ba maman ou papa ou et puis yo vle entrer dans tripotay ou dit I am not at liberty to say. Moi pas en liberté pour me parler sur ça. Moi pas autorisation pour me parler sur ça. Donc c'est façon que ou même ou capable dire moun nan que me pas répondre question ça. These are the ways to avoid answering questions, guys. On a dans cinquième façon qu'on capable répondre pour dire que m pas parler de sujet ça ou du moins moi pas bail une vraie réponse sur question à poser maintenant. You can simply say, what do you want to know? Mais ça un petit genre paraît un petit genre ou sévère. Là dit maintenant, why do you want to know? So in English, you know when you're speaking fast, you just drop one T, okay? Là parler rapide ou pas prononcer you nan T sa yo. Au lieu pour dire why do you want to know? Mais on dit why do you want to know? What do you want to know? Why do you want to know? Hey, what do you want to know? On nan pose une question et ça qui t'est passé l'autre album la mer etc. ou c'est sénateur et puis on nan dit ça qui t'est passé l'autre dans plage avec ti gen qui c'est là-bas qui a travaillé dans le ministère de l'éducation. Ça qui t'est passé? On dit what do you want to know? C'est pas bagay pour poser question. Pour qui ça veut connaître? OK? What do you want to know? Why do you want to know? What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Donc, ou capable dire ça pour montrer que pas répondre à une question. Ou leur pose une question, on peut répondre par une autre question. D'accord? Si c'est un journaliste qui vient poser une question, on dit what do you want to know? What do you want to know? OK? Et puis vous finissez. On va gagner vous dire encore. Great job. Now, let's go to our sixth way to avoid answering questions. On a une sixième façon pour éviter répondre à une question. Ou capable de dire moun nan, I'm sorry. That's confidential. I'm sorry. That's confidential. Désolé. C'est confidentiel. Je ne vais pas parler de lui. Ça va être privé. I'm sorry. That's confidential. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's confidential. 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 I'm sorry. That's confidential. I'm sorry. That's confidential. Après, fin di moun nan, pour qui ça a besoin comme ça tout, si vous pas voulez dire ça, vous capable dire bon, c'est confidentiel. Je vais parler de ça. OK? I'm sorry. That's confidential. On a les avec une septième façon, a seventh way to avoid answering question. Une septième façon pour éviter répondre question. So, phrase ça similaire. OK? I'm sorry, that's confidential. Avec phrase ça qui dit I'm sorry, that's personal. I'm sorry, that's personal. Personal. I'm sorry, that's personal. I'm sorry, that's personal. Désolé, ça c'est personnel. OK? I'm sorry sir for your question, that's personal. Désolé pour vous monsieur pour question ça, mais c'est personnel. I'm sorry, that's personal. Pas rien de mal pour dire affaire personnelle, je ne dois pas vous répondre. I'm sorry, this is my right. C'est droit. Moi j'ai droit pour me dire que c'est pas personnel, moi c'est vie privée. I'm sorry, that's personal. Par exemple, à 2h du matin, on est allé enjoy dans un club et puis là on vient dans travail là, boss a dit qui sont à faire à 2h du matin dans le club ça? On dit I'm sorry, that's personal. I'm sorry sir, that's personal. Désolé monsieur, mais c'est personnel. À vie privée. I'm sorry, that's personal. I'm sorry, that's confidential. I'm sorry, that's confidential. I'm sorry, that's personal. I'm sorry, that's personal. So, en huitième façon qu'on peut répondre pour dire moun nan que pas répondre question ça, mais on répond un petit genre bagay avec stratégie pour dire que pas répondre. Son pas besoin de dire on pas répondre. Ou répondre en façon. Ou capable dire moun nan tout, I'd rather not talk about it. I'd rather not talk about it. Ou ka juste dire ça. I'd rather not talk about it. I'd rather not talk about it. But you can say I'd rather not to talk, mais you pas presque utiliser ça, you dit not talk about it. but peut-être on l'autre coup grammaire. But nous pas dans grammaire pour aujourd'hui là. I'd rather not talk about it. I'd rather not talk about it. Et je préfère pas parler de ça. C'est ça on dit. I'd rather not talk about it. Good. Mais quand il y a sous un petit genre froissé, il y avait une pose aux questions sur ça. Et puis, surtout, joue ça pas de joue pas. Moun ça a joindre. Laisse ça, ou capable de dire moun ça in a rude way, de façon très impolie, très fâchée. Vous comprenez? Et vous dire moun nan carrément, it's none of your business. Et comme si vous dites moun nan, ça pas garder ou. It's none of your business. Ça pas garder ou. Ay pas faire poli. Comme si vous te dit pas bourré. Non, pas comme ça. Même Jean Will Smith te dit. It's none of your business. It's none of your business. It's none of your business. Ça pas gado. Ça pas pour bourrer bouchou. It's none of your business. It's none of your business. Okay? It's none of your business. It's none of your business. It's none of your business. Ça pas gado. OK? On l'autre façon pour dire moun nan ça pas gado. Toujours très impoli toujours. Pour dire moun nan mind your own business. Mind your own business. OK? Veya fort pito. Ay ba ça pas gado. Mind your own business. Mind your own business. Ou dit moun nan it's none of your business ou bien mind your own business. Deux façons ça, c'est deux façons très impolies ou dit moun nan ça pas gado. Pas bourrer bouchou nan ba comme ça. OK? Ça pas gado. Donc on reste ba yo déjà m'pas même besoin parler de yo. Toute l'autre façon qu'on dit ça d'une manière impolie ou dit it's none of your business. Mind your own business. C'est deux façons pour dire moun nan ça pas gado. Pas bourrer bouchou là-dedans. So today you learn 10 ways to avoid answering questions. Je dis à nous apprendre 10 façons pour nous éviter répondre une question les moun n'a pas bas ses pieds nous. Lorsqu'on parle anglais pour défendre nous pour capable dire moun nan ça pas gado. Après rappelez encore, let me remind you them. You say no comment when you don't want to answer. You mean you don't want to say anything about that. You don't want to comment. And you say wait and see. Wait and see. A dit n'a regarder pour nous non sens, n'a regarder qui Jean ba yo a dérouler son façon pour pas répondre une question. Let me get back to you. A m'a tourner sur ça après. I am not at liberty to say. C'est comme si vous dites, je n'ai pas d'autorisation pour me parler de ça. Je n'ai liberté pour me parler de ça. What do you want to know? Pour qui ça vous voulez connaître? OK? Son façon pour pas répondre à une question. L'autre bar encore qu'a dit, ou capable de dire, I'm sorry, that's confidential. I'm sorry, that's confidential. Ou bien tout capable de dire, I'm sorry, that's personal. I'm sorry, that's personal. Ou bien tout capable de dire, I'd rather not talk about it. Je préfère pas parler de ça. Et si vous voulez fâcher sur moun nan, même je vous dis en créole, vous besoin faire moun sa malhonnête, vous besoin ballon boané, et ben on dit moun nan, it's none of your business. Ça va garder ou pas bourrer bouchou dans ça. Ou bien on dit mind your own business. Parce que l'expression ça va utile non, n'apprendre comment pour nous réagir là n'a parler anglais. I'm here to support you. I'm here to help you. So, share the video if you appreciate it. Si live sur likely, partagez avec tous les amis. Qui ton petit commentaire pour moi pour dire qui côté regarder, est-ce que vidéo m'yo intéressé ou ça vraiment fait plaisir. Non moi c'est Daniot et c'est toujours un plaisir pour me partager genre de contenu ça avec vous. Moi mon pile et m'espérer qu'on même tout. N'a croisé pour l'autre plus belle vidéo tout à l'heure. Bye. You should stop speaking English like that. Please stop speaking English like that. I'm gonna show you. Don't worry. I'm gonna show you what to avoid when you're speaking English. M'bral moutou ki sa pou éviter lor parler anglais. Can I say I learned them English? Can I say that? Do you accept it? Let me show you the correct way. You should say, I teach them English. Why I should say I teach them English? I cannot say I learn them English. It's just because the verb to learn is not the verb to teach. If you are Haitian, you know the verb to learn, and it's not a problem if you use it when you're speaking. Si vous dites, moi apprendre métier mécanique, moi apprendre métier informatique, it's okay in your language. C'est normal dans la langue. But in English, the verb to learn is not the verb to teach. When you help someone, when you share your knowledge to someone, when you show someone something, now you should use the verb to teach. Leur montrer au moun bagay, leur partager connaissance ou avec moun sa, ou permettre que le performer dans bagay. So now you say the verb to teach instead of the verb to learn. In English, you cannot say, I learn them English. You should say, I teach them English. C'est ça vous devez dire. Vous devez dire, I teach them English. It's okay. You know why now? Are you looking for me for the second one? Yes, I'm here for the second one. Wait a moment. I'm gonna help you in the second one. Let me show you the correct way to say in the second one. In the second one, a lot of people say, I am agree. I am agree. I'm agree with that. I'm agree. Can you say I'm agree? No. No, I say no. It's not okay to say I'm agree. Why? And how to say? You should say I agree. And why people say I'm agree? Very often some people say I'm agree. Especially those who speak French. They say I am agree. Because in French they say être d'accord. And when they try to translate that into English, they say to be agree. But it's not okay because in English there isn't to be agree. In English there's a verb and the verb is to agree. You say to agree. But in French you got an expression. In English you got a verb. Is where the mistake is. En anglais, nous gagnons un verbe, mais en français nous avons une expression qui dit être d'accord. Okay, verb ça c'est to agree. But the correct way to say is I agree. When d'accord avec, I agree with you. You can see that I say in French, je suis d'accord avec toi, but in English, I don't say I am agree, I say I agree with you. Very good. I think you understand that, and stop saying these things. Stop saying those with the black color marker. Stop saying I'm agree. Stop saying I learned them English. Say instead, I agree, I teach them English. Good. And now, I am searching, they know him good. Is it correct to say they know him good? They know him good. No, they know him good is not okay to say. They know him good. No, 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 no. Do not say that. Pas dit ça. They know him good. No, no. Say instead, they know him well. Say they know him well. And why? You cannot say they know him good. Because good is an adjective. People who speak French, they translate the word good into bien, and they translate the word well into bien, and they choose one of them. But it's not okay to say good, because good is an adjective and well is an adverb. And here you need an adverb. Là où besoin un adverbe, good son adjectif, well son adjectif. En français, l'on traduit yo, tous les deux veulent dire bien. I'm good, I'm okay, je vais bien. Okay, well. Tous les deux veulent dire bien. But here we need an adverb. Nous besoin d'un adverbe, nous pas besoin d'un adjectif. So you cannot say they know him good. Here you should say they know him well. You need an adverb. Ou pas qu'à dire they know him good parce que good son adjectif. Ou besoin d'un adverbe de préférence pour dire they know him well. Yo connais monsieur bien. They know him well. Can I say I have 25 years? Absolutely no. You cannot say I have 25 years. What should you say? You should say I am 25 years. And why that? Why? It's because in English we use the verb to be. In French they use the verb to have. Those who speak French, they know if I say j'ai, I can just translate it into English. And when I have je in English, I can say have. And it's the reason why many of them say, I have 25 years, I have 40 years, I have 29 years. It's not okay to say I have. In French, it's acceptable to use the verb to have. In English, no, it's not okay to use the verb to have. You should use instead the verb to be. You say, I am 25 years, I am 14, I am 7, I am 20. You say that. I am. Ou pa ka di I have lorsqu'on bay l'âge. Moun ki parle français, le ou di je, ap traduit en anglais, yo traduit par I have. Mais ça va jamais exister en anglais lorsqu'on parle anglais. Anglais différent de français. So in English you say I am. In French you say I have. Never use the verb to have when speaking English. Use it when you're speaking French. Good. Hey, stop the bus, stop. Oh my God. I lost the bus. I lost the bus? Can you say I lost the bus? No, you cannot say I lost the bus. You didn't have a bus. You didn't own a bus. Ou pas posséder un bus. The bus is not for you. You cannot say I lose or I lost the bus. You should say instead, I missed the bus. I missed the bus. This is what you should say. Bis la pat pou ou pat posséder un bus. Ou pa ka di I lost the bus. You can lose something you own. Ou ka perdi un bagay ko posséder. But you didn't own the bus. Ou pat posséder bus la. So you should say, I missed the bus because you didn't come on time. Yes, it's okay to say, I missed the bus. Book, I have 1 and 2 books. I have this book and I have another book. I got other books. Yes, I have other books. Can I say, I have others books? Can I say that? I have others books? No. Oh, you're surprised. No, it is not okay. No, the sound is not okay. Okay? Do not say that. You should say, I have other books. I have other books. I have other books. Why? You cannot say, I have others books. Very often people who think we should say, I have others books are people who speak French. Because in French, when you have an adjective and you're gonna have a noun in plural, sometimes you can put this adjective into plural. In English, no, it is not acceptable. You cannot do that. It's like you want to say in English, beautiful's girls. You put S in beautiful because you got girls, which is in plural. No, it's not acceptable in English. In English, you say, I have other books. The adjective, never put the adjective into plural. Never add S or ES to form the plural because you have a noun that is in plural. No, you can't do that. Ou pa kap fè sa. En anglais, adjectif yo pa ka pran S, yo pa ka pran mak pluriel pou akorde yo. Ou pa ka di beautiful's girls. Paske girl au pluriel, ou pral mette S nan beautiful comme adjectif. Ou pa ka fè sa en anglais. In English, you leave the adjective like this and then you put S or ES, IES and the noun to form its plural. Please stop. Don't do that. Stop. I'm tired of saying stop. And now, can I say everyone are happy? The way that you say I'm happy. I'm happy. Can I say everyone, everybody, can I say are happy? No, I cannot say everyone are happy. Why? Let me tell you why. You cannot say everyone are happy even though you know everyone. When you see everyone, you see a lot of people. Exactly, a lot of people when I say everyone. Unfortunately, you cannot put a verb in plural. After everyone, everybody. You cannot say everyone are happy or everybody are happy. It's not okay to say that. you should say everyone is happy instead of saying everyone are happy. Ou pas qu'à dire everyone are happy. The reason is because after everyone, everybody, anyone, anybody, you should use a verb in singular. Whatever verb. You cannot use a verb in plural. Lors utiliser everyone, everybody, ou pas qu'à utiliser un verbe au pluriel, ou supposé utiliser un verbe au singulier. C'est ça me dit là. So you say everyone is happy. It's okay to say everyone is happy instead of saying everyone are happy. Because here I got the verb to be. The verb to be is in singular here. Everyone is happy is correct to say. You understand? I like very much apple. Apple. Can I say I like very much apple? No. You can't say I like very much apple. Don't worry, I can help you. Okay. You should say I like apples very much. If you can't say I like very much apples, you can say I like apples very much. And why you can say I like very much apples? You can say I like very much apples because very much here is an adverb. Very much là c'est un adverb. You should put very much after the noun apples. Very much should be after the noun apples. You should say I like apples very much. This is an adverb. Ça c'est un adverbe. OK? Adverbe ça supposé placer après nom ça qui c'est apples. I like very much apples is not okay. I like apples very much is okay. When I was small, like that? Small? No. You should say, when I was young, or young boy, or young man, when I was young. You're not a thing. You cannot say when I was small. A small bag? No. A small t-shirt? No. You are a person. You say when I was young. When I was a young man, when I was a young boy, it's okay to say when I was young. When I was young. Lem te jeune. Pas qu'à dire lem te petit. Petit tant qu'on small, tant qu'on valise qui small, tant qu'on rat qui small. No, you say when I was young. Lem te jeune. En bon créole, ça veut dire lem te petit, lem te petit. Mais en anglais, on pas qu'à dire petit, ça ne traduit pas small. You say when I was young, lem te jeune. It's okay to say that. Now you know, it's okay to say I teach them English. It's okay? I agree. It's okay? They know him well. It's okay? I am 25 years. It's okay? I miss the bus. It's okay? And you say, I have other books. It's okay? Everyone is happy. It's okay? I like apples very much. It's okay? When I was young. It's okay. These with red color marker are okay. And these with black color marker are not okay. Good. And now, I think everyone here understands the class. And if everyone understands the class, I should go to buy something to eat.